Shalom, shalom, akiyam. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. I would also like to give a double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which will be preached throughout all four corners of this earth and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, who may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. It's just Bayan back again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And I just want to get into a brief lesson, pretty much, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, bringing down one of the strongholds, of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, in the form of his, 501c3 tax charter, Roman Catholic Church, form of Christianity, the doctrine that this man's been pushing, since the Renaissance period. They've led you individuals that grip the Bible, okay, to believe that, the prophets are not on the scene in these latter days, which couldn't be the furthest thing from the truth. And through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shah, we're going to show you, okay, that the prophets, okay, the servants, the prophets are on the scene, man. And to dig even deeper than that, the servants of the days of old, man. Okay? From Abraham to Malachi, man. Those men are on the scene. You see? And through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, we're going to show you that. So through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, let's start here. Let's start in, bear with me. Let's start in 1 Corinthians. The 10th chapter, real quick. So like here, bear with me. Let's start here, 1 Corinthians 10. So like here, I want 2 Corinthians. I want 2 Corinthians 10, right, and 4. And it reads, "For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai to the pulling down of strongholds," man. And it's as simple as speaking these words, man. It's truth. Okay? These purified words, man. Okay, it's what's knocking down, these lies and deceptions that Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, has been pushing for hundreds of years, man. Okay? And let's knock one down. All right, through the spirit. Let's go ahead. We can close the book. Okay? Go in here. 2nd Esdras. Chapter 1. Now this is in the Apocrypha, okay, which is part of the Old Testament. You see? And the Protestants took this out because they know, that there's nothing but pure truth and nothing but the truth. So help me Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and the Apocrypha. This is why they took it out. Okay? It goes into the Greek captivity. Okay, and how our people were Hellenized. It brings it all together for you to understand who those Gentiles were spoken of in the New Testament, man. Going into Apostle Paul's mission, when he was gathering the lost sheep along with the other disciples, man. You see that? Let's go here. And the Apocrypha names names, man. It names names. Okay? It pinpoints and targets you Edomites. All right, let's get this. Let's start here. Let's start at verse 37. The book of 2nd Esdras. Let's blow this up. Chapter 1 and verse 37, and it reads, "I take to witness the grace," which grace goes into mercy, of the people to come, right? Whose little ones rejoice in gladness. And that's talking about us. We were the people to come. Why? Well, let's continue to read. And though they have not seen me with bodily eyes, yet in spirit they believe the thing that I say, right? Doesn't it tell us in St. John, right, that the true worshipers, okay, are going to come and they're going to worship Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua in spirit and in truth, man? Okay? Hey, that's us, man, these latter days, man. You see? Check this out. And now, brother, behold what glory and see the people that come from the east. Okay, why from the east? Because we're from the east, man. Okay? Our homeland is in the east. You see? Jerusalem, man. Okay? Unto whom I will give for leaders, 2 Esdras 1:39, right? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? Hosea, Amos, and Micah, right? Joel, Obadiah, and Jonah. Check this out. Nahum, right? Habakkuk, right? Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, and Malachi, which is called also an angel of the Lord. Hey, we can close the book right now. Because according to you bugged out, wacky-tacky Christians, the prophets ended at Malachi, man. But here it is in 2 Esdras, the first chapter. It's telling us who the Lord's going to send. Okay? Why? Because the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophet. Let's go here. Hey, these men are on the scene right now. You see? Whoever they may be. They're on the scene. Let's go here. 1 Corinthians 14. And verse 32, and it reads, and the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. What's that mean? Doesn't scripture go into how every second, every third and fourth generation, we come back? That would mean that the prophets are on the scene right now. They would have to be. Okay? Or that would make Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua's word null and void. You see? Hey, why do you think even John the Revelator himself was told that he will come back? And matter of fact, let's go get that real quick. Hey, through the Spirit, we just bring understanding. Okay? To the true doctrine. Okay? To the true understanding of the fact that there's prophets on the scene. And this is hard for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to believe, man. But it's true. You see? And when you realize it, it's going to be too late. See? The door of mercy is going to close on you by the time you realize that prophets were on the scene, man. Ezekiel 33. Then shall they know that a prophet was among them, man. It's going to be too late. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 8. I want to go straight to the point. This is heavy, though. And I really want to start up. Yeah, I want to start at verse 8. The book of Revelation, the Spirit is telling me to start up. Revelations 10 and 8, and it reads, the point is down in 11. But anyways, and the voice which I heard from heaven spake unto me again and said, go and take the little book which is open in the hand of the angel which standeth upon the sea and upon the earth. And I went unto the angel and said unto him, give me the little book. What's this talking about? The Bible, man. Okay? The Bible. This is the same little book that Ezekiel was told to eat up. Right? And he said unto me, take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, and it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. Right? Because the truth, man, you know, when you first come into the truth, you know, it's beautiful, you know, it's to come to the understanding that you're the chosen, you know, that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua truly does love you. You know, that's why we were chastised the way we were chastised. that we have, a glorious kingdom that awaits us. We're going to be immortal. We're going to have slaves and sovereignty. Hey, that all comes with a straight gate. That's not going to just be handed unto us, man. We're going to have to go through much tribulation on this side in efforts to make it to the following via the first resurrection. You see, but hey, it's all predestination, of course, but it's still going to come with a tribulation. That's what has to be understood. That's the spirit. I drove by a Prius just now, Toyota Prius. They were turning off the road, and on the rear bumper there was a sticker that said it was John 3:16. Okay, that's the spirit, man. Kahalayim la Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. That's the spirit. Okay, and that's another stronghold. Okay, that we've been knocking down for years, starting with our elders and apostles, the great millstone on down. God so loved the world that he sent his only begotten son, right? And then you people think that world's talking about the earth, man. Nah, man. That's talking about the world of Israel, man. All right, cosmos, which goes into a government, all right, an arrangement. You see, a constellation, man. It's not going into the earth. It's not going into you heathen. It's talking about Israel, man. The government of Israel. But anyways, that's another lesson for another time. Hey, through the spirit, we might go into that. Bring that back out. Bring understanding to that. But needless to say, yeah, this truth, man, hey, like I was saying through the spirit, when you come to the realization that, persecution's going to come, some of us are going to be beheaded pursuant to Revelations 20. And that's the bitterness of this all, man. That insurrection that's going to come against those that believe in the Lord, that's the bitterness. You see? But in your mouth is sweet as honey. You come to the conclusion that you're what? You're in captivity, man. Right? As it says in Ecclesiastes 7. What's that? Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression, right, maketh a wise man mad, man. You come into that wisdom through these scriptures, through this truth. And you realize that, oh shit, I'm a corporate slave, man. And it's better, man. It makes you better, but that's what the Lord wants. He wants us to be better, man. You see? So we can be prepared for that salvation via, prior to salvation, rather, we can be ready for that persecution, man. Understanding that we're going to be delivered even through death. You see that? Continuing on. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up. And it was in my mouth, sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter, just like the angel said what was going to happen. Right? And here's the point. Revelations 10:11. And he said unto me, thou must prophesy. Who prophesies? The servants, the prophets, man. All right, this is Revelations 10. All right, listen. And he said unto me, thou must prophesy again. Let's read this again. And he said unto me, thou must prophesy again. When? Before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings. You see? This is talking about the latter time. You see? Hey, John the Revelator was on the Isle of Patmos, man. All right, serving out his sentence on that salt mine. Why? For preaching the gospel. You see? So what's this talking about? It's talking about now, man. That's what it's talking about. And as a matter of fact, how in the hell are we going to be gathered in these latter days, okay, if there's not servants, the prophets here to tell us what's going on? Men sent by Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. You see, it doesn't add up and it doesn't make sense. You see? It doesn't add up and it doesn't make sense. Let's go get this. The book of Romans, chapter 10. Let's see, starting at verse 13, and it reads, for whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. Who? The Israelites, man. Okay, all we got to do is go to Joel to prove that. Or we can go to Acts 2, right, and 21. As a matter of fact, let's do that real quick through the Spirit. Let's go get this. This is the book of Joel, chapter 2, and verse 32, and it reads, "And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord Yahweh shall be delivered." Who? For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, man. As the Lord Yahweh has said. And in the remnant, which is going into the elect, whom the Lord Yahweh shall call. You see? That's what that's talking about, man. It's not talking about everybody. Right here in Romans 10. Alright? Vocab alone will lead you to believe that it's talking about everybody. Anyways, continuing on, verse 14. "How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher?" You see, this is Romans, man. Okay? It's because, hey, how are they going to know? How are they going to hear? It's because Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to send pastors according to his heart. Okay, Jeremiah 3. Which will feed us with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. That's why. That's what's going on, man. Servants, the prophets will be on the scene in these latter days to do that. How do you think this great awakening is happening, man? And you're not a part of it. Okay? You Jake out there that are eavesdropping on these lessons, not truly committing to the Lord. Okay? But find yourself in the position where you want to leave a comment, okay, on the comment board, or come up on a live stream, okay, with a stance, okay, like you're a teacher. But here it is, you don't know the first stages, okay, to pleasing the Lord. Okay? Yahweh Bashim Yahushua sent prophets in these latter days as well, just like he's always done. Okay, when the prophet's on the scene, hey, it's not good news for that standing government at that time. As you can read in Jeremiah, man, what the duty of a prophet is. Judgment's coming. You see? And you Jakes are being warned to repent and to separate yourself from this place in efforts to escape the wrath of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Hey, the choice is yours. Right? Romans 10 and 15, and it reads, how shall they preach except they be sent? See? Jeremiah 3. Right? Jeremiah 3 and 15. As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things. Right? That's what the gospel goes into. Good news. But guess what? What's good news for someone isn't good news for everybody. Okay? If my sister hits the lottery for $1 billion, hey, that's good news for me. Okay? My brother, my sister, my mother, my father, whoever else she wants to bless on the family side. Right? And then for myself, that's going to come with who? The congregation, right? The brotherhood. We're going to all eat. You see? But am I going to go to my job and give all types of money to my co-workers, to my boss? Hell no, man. What's good news for one is not good news for everybody, man. You see that? Hey, and this is what the world is about to find out. What's good news for one isn't good news for everyone. You see? Babylon the Great, all right, being eradicated off the face of the planet is good news for Israel. All right, starting with the elect, because hey, Lord willing, we are part of the elect. You know, the hopeful elect have the understanding. Okay, the hopeful elect understand that must happen in efforts to be delivered, in efforts to come into glory, in efforts for the kingdom to be erected and established. You see? But the world doesn't know that, man. The world doesn't understand that. You see that? But it's the truth. It's going to happen. And when it does happen, matter of fact, let's close out right here. The book of Revelations, chapter 18, When it does happen, what are we to do? As servants of the Lord, as believers of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Watch this. You know where I'm going. The book of Revelations, all right? The last book in the Bible, okay? Revelation. Hey, and that's what you get that predator, what do they call it? Peterism? Or preterism? That folly going into how everything has come to pass. Yeah, they hey, man, listen. That's a weak, okay, abominable, damnable heresy, man. You see? And all it does is help you make excuse behind you not being able to understand the truth. Okay? That's all it's doing. Is you trying to avoid the truth, man. Alright? Because here it is, man. Let's close out right here. That's why they come with that stance. You see, because the truth, man, is it's undefeated. You see? It's undefeated. They have no other way. They have no other way out but to say everything came to pass already. Especially when you bring out the idea that the prophets of the Lord are on the scene. And you can prove it like we did it just now through the Spirit. This right here, this is the nail in the coffin right here. Revelations 18 and 20, and it reads, rejoice over her. Over who? The daughter of Babylon. Google on your phone, on your tablet, on your computer right now. Google daughter of Babylon. And you'll find out who the daughter of Babylon is, right? Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, man. For Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai hath avenged you on her. See? Hey, the apostles and prophets are gonna be on the scene. Okay, when Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai visits Babylon the Great. Servants are gonna be on the scene, man. Prophets and apostles are gonna be on the scene. See? Let's get a little more. Let's close out right here. And a mighty angel took up a stone, Revelations 18 and 21, like a great millstone, and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. So it's going to be a violent overthrow, man, of this place, man. It's going to be a divine, violent overthrow. Okay? And what's the moral of the story? What's the point we're making in this lesson? The prophets of the Lord are going to be on the scene. And prior to it happening, they're going to be telling you what's going to happen, man. Whether you believe it or not. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. Lord willing, you Akiyam and Akwaf will edify. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kahalayim La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Quadash. Shalom.